Okay, first graders, do you remember when we practiced showing different numbers in lots of different ways? Like maybe the number 12, we said we could get to 12 by having 10 and 2, right? 10 plus 2 equals 12. But we also said we could get to 12 by having 8 plus 4. That also makes 12, or 6 plus 6. We even used some subtraction. But we showed that we can make the number 12 or 10 or 20 or any of the numbers really in lots of different ways. Well, that's an idea we're going to use today, but we're going to be doing it with these greater numbers that we've been working with. Okay, so let's look at some examples here together. Okay, right here, what number do you see that I have? 24, that's right. Okay, you can see I have 2 10s and 4 1s, which makes 24. But guess what? This 10 stick right here is not actually a 10 stick. I made this 10 stick out of a bunch of 1s. So really, even though we just said I can make it with 2 10s and 4 1s, I'm going to write that down. We said 2 10s and 4 1s. Okay, what I had actually done is make it out of a lot more 1s than that. Okay, so I had 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what I had actually made out of was 1 10 and 14 1s. Now, why is it that it worked that way? Well, let's think about what those things mean. Okay, so here we are, we're making the number 24, right? Okay, so I'm going to make the number 24, and I'm doing it in 2 different ways. Okay, the first time I showed it was with 2 10s. What number is 2 10s? 20, good. 20 and 4 1s. What number is 4 1s? It's just 4. So 20 plus 4 equals 24. The second time, I did it with 1 10, which is what? Just a 10. And 14 1s. 14 1s is 14, right? So I have 1 10 plus 1 10 equals 2 10s. 0 1s plus 4 1s equals 4 1s. So 10 plus 14 made 24, just like 20 plus 4 made 24. Okay, so let's look at this with some other numbers. If I have the number 36, okay, first of all, let's think, what does 36 mean? 3 groups of 10 and 6 1s. So I'm going to write that down first. 3 10s and, well, I'm not going to put the and, I'm just going to write 6 1s. 6 1s. Okay. 3 10s is what number? 30. And 6 1s is 6. Okay. So that's the easiest way to show this number, is to say that 36 is the 3 10s and the 6 1s. But what if, when I'm making my 3 10s, what if I only had 2 10s available? Could I still make 36 if I only have 2 10s? Let's see what I would need. So if I have 10, 20, let's keep going until we get to 36. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 down there at the bottom. Okay, so 36, I still got there, but because I only had 2 10s, I had to make a group of 10 using some of my ones. So I got one more 10 and then still the 6 out of my ones. Okay, so 2 10s and one more, there's my one more, makes 3 10s and 6 ones. So I still got 3 10s, 6 ones, 36. One of the 10s I just built out of ones right there. I could hook those all together and it would look just like a 10 stick. Okay, there we go. 3 10s, 6 ones. Just one of those 10s I made out of this. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's say I had the number 42. Okay, so first let's think what 42 means. 4 groups of 10, okay, 4 10s, and 2 ones, good. Okay, but what if I only have 3 10s? If I only have 3 10s, I need to make another 10 and keep my 2 ones. So I would have to have 12 ones. Okay, so you can see I have 3 10s here and another group of 10 over here from the ones. 3 and 1 makes 4 10s and 2 left over. Okay, so here we have 40 plus 2, 30 plus 12. What if I only had 2 10s? 40, 30, it would be 20. Then for my ones, I don't have any 10 groups of 10. Here, with 3 10s, I needed one more from my ones. With 2, how do I get from 2 to 4? I'm going to need 2 groups of 10s out of the ones, and still my 2 left over. So I'm going to need 22 ones. So I have 42, 40 plus 2, 30 plus 12, 20 plus 22. Different ways to make the same number, thinking about our groups of 10. Okay, let's do it with a picture. Let's do 53. Okay, that is 53. It's easy to see because I have 5 groups of 10 and 3 more. Okay, what would be another way to make 53? We could take one of the 10s and break it into ones. Remember, one of these sticks is exactly the same thing as 10 bits. Okay, so I turned that into the 10 and kept my 3. So now I have 13, 4 10s and 13 ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay, all I did was break apart one of my 10s. We could think about this with some of the numbers we've used earlier in the year. If I see a 10 frame and it's been filled up and I have 3 more on the outside, I know I have a group of 10 and 3 more. Oops, should have drawn that 3, not written it. Okay, a group of 10 and 3 more. That's 13. I could have still drawn 13 without showing a group of 10. Just drawn 13. Okay, here I have 13 ones. So I am showing in both of these that I have 13, but here I've just grouped them together. Okay, when we draw our sticks, that's all we're doing is we've grouped them together. So my 13 right there, I've grouped it together, but I could also just break it apart. Okay, that stick is made out of those 10 bits. One stick, one group of 10 is made out of 10 ones. Okay, so hopefully that helps you with your math today as you try to find different ways to make the number and thinking about if they kept all the 10s together or if some of those 10s got broken apart into different ones. How do you think you can do? It's a little bit abstract, a little bit tricky in the brain, but I think you can do it because I know how hard you've been working. Good luck and have fun.